transgender alien god, abducting humanity for the purpose of his own existence, also using them as his soldiers and brainwashed slaves. Sounds terrifying and disgusting, but will this alien find his demise or destroy humanity for trying to stop him? This is a science fiction adventure movie called Stargate, released in 1994. Spoiler alert. While I might give you my opinion on the film, this is not a substitute for watching it for yourself. Links to the film are in the description. The film begins in 1928, where Professor Langford discovers a massive stone ring in the sands of Giza, Egypt. In the present day, Langford's daughter Catherine offers Egyptologist Daniel Jackson, a down-on-his-luck linguistics professor, the chance to translate ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs that may prove his controversial theory regarding the Pyramid of Khufu. Jackson accepts and travels to a U.S. Air Force installation inside Creek Mountain, Colorado. Jackson translates the hieroglyphs on the outside ring of the stone, which read, "A million years into the sky is Ra." Sealed and buried for all time, his Stargate. Formerly retired Special Forces Colonel Jack O'Neill arrives to take command of the project and declares it classified. Jackson deduces that the symbols are star constellations that are coordinates for a location within space. The sequence is entered into the Stargate, creating a wormhole to Abydos, a planet in another galaxy. After O'Neill leads a team through the Stargate, they find themselves inside a pyramid in the middle of vast sand dunes. Jackson reveals they cannot dial home because the Stargate coordinates to go back to Earth are missing. Some team members stay at the pyramid while Jackson, O'Neill, and others go out and discover a mining village inhabited by humans who assume them to be gods sent by Ra. Jackson realizes that the people speak a dialect of ancient Egyptian and begins communicating with them. The team develops friendships with the people. O'Neill is Skara, and Jackson begins a budding romance with Shayuri, a daughter of the leader. Jackson learns from hieroglyphs in the catacombs how the Egyptian god Ra was actually an alien life form, a gold, who enslaved humans with his advanced technology. While these humans eventually rebelled and buried the Stargate, some had been taken to Abydos through the Stargate and used to mine the quartzite-like mineral on which all of Ra's technology is based. Fearing another rebellion on Abydos, Ra outlawed reading and writing. At this point, the team from Earth discovers the cartouche needed to get back home, but the seventh symbol is eroded away. O'Neill orders the team to return to the pyramid. A short time later, a huge spacecraft lands on top of the pyramid. Ra's general, Anubis, flanked by warriors in avian-themed masks, hunt the soldiers throughout the pyramid's labyrinthine tunnels, dispatching them with blinding speed. O'Neill and Jackson are escorted to the throne room, where they meet Ra. Ra's guards unmask and are revealed to be human. Ra reveals his intention to send the atomic bomb brought by O'Neill, which was to be used to destroy the Stargate to prevent invasion by any threat, back to Earth. It is now enhanced with his quartzite-like material to produce cataclysmic results. O'Neill attempts to disarm the guards and kill Ra, but relents when Ra uses his children courtiers as human shields. Jackson is killed during the altercation. O'Neill is thrown into a dungeon with the captured team members, while Jackson is regenerated in a sarcophagus-like device. Ra states that he will kill Jackson and everyone who has seen him unless Jackson kills the rest of the team to show the villagers that Ra is their one true god. However, once Ra has the local people gathered before the pyramid craft, several young villagers signal to Jackson that they have recovered the team's weapons. Jackson then shoots at Ra while the kids create a distraction. O'Neill, Jackson, and the rest of the team flee Ra's ship and take shelter in a cave with the boys. The next morning, when Skara draws a picture of the people's victory against Ra, Jackson realizes that part of this drawing depicts the seventh symbol needed to reactivate the Stargate, 3 moons over a pyramid. Jackson convinces the locals that their gods are mere mortals, and, with their help, O'Neill, Jackson, and the remaining members of the team make it back to the Stargate, hoping to deactivate the bomb. When the locals begin an open rebellion against Ra's troops, Ra decides to retreat and prepares his ship for takeoff. Shayuri is killed in the battle, but Jackson resurrects her in Ra's sarcophagus and manages to escape when O'Neill defeats Anubis and activates the ship's ring transporter. Unable to deactivate the bomb, O'Neill and Jackson transport the bomb to Ra's ship in orbit via the rings, where it explodes, killing Ra. The team is able to return to Earth through the Stargate, though Jackson decides to remain on the planet. And that is where the movie ends. Really thought-provoking movie and a great science fiction franchise started in 1994. Later on continued in various TV shows. Sadly, there was no second part. Anyways, the director's cut had several scenes which were cut from the theatrical film version. The first such scene took place immediately after the excavation of the Stargate in 1928 and showed petrified Horus guards near the cover stones. The producers had tried to introduce the idea that beings had attempted to come through the Stargate after its burial, but they cut the scene for time concerns. If you like movies that make sense and create good mood, here are some other recaps to check out. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more like this one. Please comment your opinion and what should we watch next, and I will see you in the next video.